A selection of games about zombies for weak PCs. Part 1. It is believed that the games about zombies began with the game Zombie for the ZX Spectrum, released in 1984. In the future, the popularity of this genre was fueled by numerous films and comics. As a result, there is an extensive collection of video games about zombies, and every year there are new representatives of this genre. In this collection there will be 10 old games for weak PCs that will allow everyone to plunge into the world of zombies. Land of the Dead: Road to Fiddler's Green is a 2005 game based on Unreal Engine 2.0 from Brainbox Games. This video game was liked by 94% of Google users. The main character, a farmer named Jack, makes his way from his farm to the skyscraper Fiddler's Green, a place where you can survive. Dead Rising game was released 2006 on Xbox and on PC in 2016. This is an action-adventure game from Capcom. The main character, journalist Frank West, got to the fictional city of Willamette, in a huge shopping center filled with infected people. You need to save the survivors, destroy the zombies. Left 4 Dead is a 2008 game from Valve. A multiplayer game that can be played in a single company, then the other 3 surviving team members will be controlled by a computer. In the story, the United States was gripped by an epidemic of an unknown virus. All people turned into zombies. Left 4 Dead 2 is a 2009 game from Valve. This video game was liked by 97% of Google users. As in the first part, the game takes place in the period after the leak of an unknown virus that zombies people, which led to chaos throughout the United States. Dead Rising 2 is a 2010 game from Capcom. This video game was liked by 93% of Google users. The game takes place in the resort town of Fortuna, 5 years after the zombie incident in Willamette. Former motocross champion Chuck Green is taking part in a competition when suddenly the mall is filled with zombies. Chuck must constantly search for the drug Zombrex for his daughter, otherwise she will turn into a zombie. The game has 7 endings, depending on the player's actions. Dead Rising 2, Off the Record is a 2011 game from Capcom. This video game was liked by 95% of Google users. Events take place in the same city of Fortuna, but the main character is now Frank West. Frank was bitten in the first part of the game, and must constantly take Zombrex to remain human. Dead Island is a 2011 game from Techland. This video game was liked by 93% of Google users. The heroes of the game are tourists who had to face the living dead on vacation, at the tropical resort of the Royal Palms Resort in Papua New Guinea. Players will find out the cause of the infection and try to leave the island. Zombie a 2012 game from Ubisoft for the Wii console, ported to the PC in 2015. This video game was liked by 82% of Google users. The idea is not bad, but the game was too short. The challenge is to survive in a zombie-filled London. The game has a quiet safe haven, where you need to return to lay down extra items, relax and get new tasks. The Walking Dead season is an episodic game based on Robert Kirkman's comic book The Walking Dead, released in 2012. This video game was liked by 97% of Google users. The game was ranked in the top 10 apocalyptic games of all time by The Independent. The Walking Dead Season 2 is a sequel to the first season of The Walking Dead, released in 2013. This video game was liked by 97% of Google users. At the end of the season, you can get 3 endings. In the second season, the characters from the comic book The Walking Dead are absent,